What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the classroom. Welcome back to ISS. I'm in this bitch with my dog, OSO Slim.
What's up,
You
everybody?
know what I'm saying?
What's up?
Rapper extraordinaire. So, y'all know that person who's at the beginning and the end of every episode? That's that's this guy.
Man.
So now you can put a face to the music,
Yeah,
and then you
yeah,
can
that's
go,
love.
download streams, listen to music, add to playlists,
hmm
all that good stuff. Yeah, yeah. What's up, bro? So how
Hey,
you
that's real
feeling?
authentic support, though. I ain't even gonna count, bro. That's real authentic. But no, I'm good, bro. Like, I appreciate you having me on your platform, bro. Um, I've just known bro for a minute, like just on some like outside, like just entertainment and stuff like that. Like we really locked in, and
Yeah, for
I
sure.
love seeing other creatives in their space. So that's why like I want to tell you it's an honor for me to be on here with you on your platform, bro. Like that's real love right there, and also just supporting my music and stuff like
For
that. But
sure.
hell yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. How you feeling? How you feeling, bro?
Hey, I'm chilling, bro.
For
I'm
sure.
I'm good. I'm glad you here. I'm glad you made it.
Yeah.
We've been trying to get this locked in, but it's never any rush. It's always the right time is always any time. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah, no, for
saying?
sure, for sure. You gotta lock in organically.
So we don't try to force nothing around here.
Yeah.
But I got a question for you. Where did OSO Slim come from? Like, where did I always wondered? I was like, because knowing your real name and knowing, I'm like, how
It
does
don't line
this?
up at
Like,
all.
I'm like, but this, hmm. So I was like, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it
ask
don't
him
line
one
up.
day. I'm gonna ask him one day. So, like, is there a backstory? Is it like a little?
Yeah, so like my rap name really like it was given to me. Like I didn't know what I wanted to be because at first I really wasn't even gonna rap. Like I just like music, but um Oso Slim, like the Oso comes from like Oso Mafia. That's something like me and my homeboy T Lou and my homeboy, y'all know him as Fat Beezy now, but he used to go by Sace.
Mhm.
Um they had this thing called Oso Mafia. That's why you see like the teddy bears and stuff like that. Because well, I guess the translation for like oso in Spanish is like bear. You know what
Yes.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they both were like bigger dudes, and I
hmm
was the slim one, so they called me Slim type shit because I was like the only like this skinny dude within the group. You feel me? But
Yeah.
yeah, that's why they see like the teddy bears and stuff. That's why I got like my clothing line, the outsiders only and stuff like
hmm
that. Like I just took the word oso and just made it my own, like multiple meanings for it. So,
Got you.
and then the slim, like I, of course, like was the skinny dude, but I said I'm solely living in music. You know what I'm saying? Like that's me. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
love living in music in the moment, and music is like therapy and stuff for me. So yeah, that worked out for
Yeah.
sure.
So it all just fell into place. Hey, was there any polar bears on the squad?
Yeah. Hey, we fuck with all of them,
Oh
bro.
yeah,
All
hey, I
of
was
them.
just curious. I was
Like
just because I was gonna say, polar bears are actually the slimmest bears
yeah,
because they
yeah,
only
I
eat
started looking
meat.
into like some of it. Like, I actually like went and did like research and like found some like interesting facts about like bears and shit, bro.
Isn't that funny? You just
Yeah,
randomly like now you're like, okay, fuck, I'm gonna learn a whole bunch of shit about bears.
yeah, because I'm like, if I'm a branded, I gotta know kind of like some backstory to what come with that.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to just like blindly push something or an agenda and it be
So you
something
had
I don't
thought
like.
when you did something.
Yeah, I have a lot
You
of
put.
thoughts. You know,
You just act on the whim, right?
yeah,
You
yeah,
was like,
no.
what can I do?
I
Let
had to
me
be
research it.
calculated. I had to be calculated. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly.
I had to be calculated.
Okay, so we see where Oso Slim came from. So you said you wasn't gonna do music, you wasn't gonna rap. What
Yeah.
happened to from not gonna rap to being like, I'm gonna do shows, I'm about to record, I'm about to release, I'm about to actually put my foot on the gas and just do this.
Yeah, bro. So like I say, at first I played sports. Like that's really what I did. I played sports, and I come from a sports family, so I always thought like basketball or whatever it might be. Like not to sound like cliche or nothing like that, but it's
I
just
mean,
some
if the
shit.
shoe fits, bro. I
Yeah,
mean,
you know what I'm saying. Like I
if
used
the
to hoop.
Jordans fit, bro.
Yeah. No, I used to hoop, bro, and I always was around music because like my pops, like he used to like bodyguard like for a lot of like rappers and stuff when they would come into Dallas Fort Worth, and
Mhm.
like he had some people that were like prominent DJs from his time period that he was really locked in with. So music had like always just like been around because I would like want to dibble and dabble in like instruments and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But as far as just like really just being like, oh, I'm finna rap or make a song, like I really was just a fan of music.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the turning point for me was really back in what like it was March 12th of 2017 because that was like the day that my oldest brother he had passed away on some shit. You feel me? So
Gotcha.
when he had passed away, like I went through I would say a dark space in life because it was him. Then it was like 14 other people like really close to me that passed in like a span of 2 months. You feel me?
Wow.
So I was at like two funerals like every weekend, damn near for like that 2 month span. You feel me? Like or multiple funerals just here, like a wake and shit like that. So um I got into a spot where basketball was done. I was back home. What do I do? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I,
Now
I
what?
was in that dark time and doing shit I really ain't need to be doing during
Mm,
that dark time. But
yeah.
that's when like my pops he saw it and he kind of was like you gotta do something. So shit, that's really when I was like fuck it, like because I had always had music equipment around on
Yeah.
some shit. Like I always
Yeah.
had stuff
It's
like
always like underneath
yeah.
everything.
Like I had
Yeah.
like a look like I had like a microphone at least and some other stuff because like we would just like mess around on like software and stuff, but nothing crazy. Like me and my
Yeah.
homies, like we just mess around with software. But yeah, at that point, bro, like music became like my therapy and like my safe space. And then I look at it like for me when I make music, like I put it out there and I feel like you're either gonna like it or you're not. There's gonna be somebody out there to resonate with it.
Yeah.
I always put my best foot forward with every recording I do. Um, but truthfully, like with that whole situation, bro, I feel like I can talk not only for myself, but I can talk to like my oldest brother that's not here, like people that aren't here anymore. Like me rapping sometimes is just giving them like an update
Yeah.
as to how I'm feeling about things or
Yeah.
how the moment I'm feeling like these illustrating
Yeah.
to multiple
Yeah.
people. So yeah, but I really would say like when my brother and those people passed away, bro, like because I lost him, I lost another homeboy to like suicide and stuff like that. That I was like really close with, and yeah, I'll definitely say like with that whole situation, I had to talk to somebody, bro. I wasn't going to counseling, so I was like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get on this microphone and
Yeah.
yeah, like it just helps me out though. But yeah, when all that shit happened, bro, that's when I really like just got into music for sure.
And it's funny you said something about like when you rap you can feel it and you can like
Mm-hmm.
feel like you talking to them, right?
Yeah,
And it's crazy because it's known that music vibrates at a different hertz, at a different level,
yeah,
and it can resonate at a different, damn near a different dimension.
no,
So,
for real,
you know what
bro.
I'm saying? You
Yeah,
can
for
always get
sure.
that feedback back and forth. So,
Yeah.
you may hear people say like, "Oh, I was inspired because this person came to me." You know what I'm saying? Because they might be
Mm-hmm.
in that right mindset, that right frequency is going. You know what I'm saying? So, I can 100% get that, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
man, for you to be able to continue to battle through and be like, you know what, I'm gonna do it for them. You know what I'm saying? I don't have anything else to do right now, so why not do
Bro,
this
yeah,
for what I'm saying for
it's
somebody
that
else to hear?
motivation, bro. It's that
Exactly.
motivation.
That's it, and that's perfect. So get into music.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing it for the people. You're doing it for the people you love. You're going hard. Was there any idols or anybody you looked up to towards like, okay, I'm a pattern like this or I'm a move like that because I like this person, I like that person, or was it all just like a natural grindstone where it's like, nah, I'm gonna just jump out there and figure it out, or I'm just gonna be like, you know, fail here, win
Yeah,
here, and go
yeah,
and just
yeah,
roll.
yeah. No, I definitely would say like I have influences for sure musically, like or people like I really like listen to like a lot. Like I could tell people Wayne was definitely an inspiration for me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, his metaphors, bars, like insane. Like Wayne crazy.
Yeah,
Uh,
understood.
and the fact that most of that stuff is just like not written is crazy. Like he's just going off of pure emotion. When you can articulate at that level, like you're thinking at a whole
Light
different.
years ahead.
Oh my god. So
And for
yeah,
him not to stumble over either, it's crazy because like people can barely say what
Wayne is
they're thinking
cold.
and make it translate in real
Wayne is
time.
cold.
That's like when you really think about the science of that, that's crazy.
Wayne is cold. Wayne is definitely cold.
Okay, so Wayne, anybody else? I see the Southern flow so far. Any?
Yeah, I love Wayne. I ain't gonna cap. I love Kendrick. I really do love Kendrick. Like even before the whole him and Drake thing, like I was just fucking with Kendrick. His pen is crazy. Like
Ridiculous.
you look at his syllable breakdowns and all that shit, bro. Kendrick is crazy. His to design an album like Pulp Fiction, as far as it being out of sequence but it all making sense, fucking insane. So Kendrick for sure. I love Drake too. I ain't even gonna cap. Drake can make a song. Drake can make a hit song,
Oh
bro. He can make a hit song, and the thing is, Drake has the ability to sound like multiple artists on one song. So he'll do the melodic flows to where you're like, oh, this is fresh.
Yeah.
But he'll get on that bitch and rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Drake and how he can make a song is crazy. A lot of people. Well, I did listen to Big Sean growing up too. I fuck with Big Sean. Big Sean was tough.
Yeah.
The Finally Famous tapes and all that shit. Big Sean is tough. Like I know a lot of people like try to sleep on bro, but when you really like just go back and listen to his catalog and like even he's versatile, like halfway off the balcony. That is one of my favorite songs by him and shit. Like Sean is cold. Wiz Khalifa. Definitely Wiz. I love Wiz.
I can hear the Wiz too.
I definitely love Wiz, bro. Like,
this is hilarious.
Wiz is I would just like that's one artist that they say spend a day with this artist to see like their regimen or just life. Wiz would easily be like one of my top 3 decisions, like on that, because I feel like he has a good balance for them, like how he creates his music. He has a good balance of still living his life, but also working hard as fuck at the same time. So Wiz for sure. I love Sauce Walker, bro. I'm a stand 10 toes down. Like that nigga said, down. I'm a stand 10 toes. Sauce Walker, bro.
Yeah.
Texas, not just a Texas legend. To me, he's a rap legend, bro.
Yeah.
Like
he just gets overshadowed so much, and
because he ain't signed. They hate the fact that Sauce is independent. He ain't really signed no deal, but he getting real money. Like Sauce Walker getting real money, bro. But he can really rap with some of the greats out here, bro. You're getting co-signed by Busta Rhymes, and like you're getting co-signed in the Mecca. You're also getting co-signed, which is like New York or hip hop. You're getting co-signed on the West Coast.
You got the
all
South side.
over the world. You got the South, like Sauce Walker, like, and you're putting other people in the position. Yeah. Sauce Walker, like I was listening to his album today. He just dropped for his birthday. He just dropped the album. That was hard. How hard. He got some. Yeah, Sauce Walker, and it's the fact that I think the gripe a lot of like major artists get is if they don't produce a certain amount of music. Yes. Like volume wise, like consistency.
And see, when you say that, that's another thing. I always say this about Kendrick. I'm like, and people take it however they want to, but I say between Kendrick and Drake, Kendrick is that theater, phenomenon. That actor that go out there and just fucking murder, and everybody's like, bro, you gotta listen, you gotta go. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But he's only in town for this long. It's like if you miss it, you gonna miss it, and you gonna regret it. You know what I'm saying? But Drake is like that superstar movie star who like in every summer blockbuster, who's always coming out. But when you really break that down, one is got the whole backing, the money, the everything else, and the other is out here on the grindstone, here down here at the quote unquote lower level, but it's still producing just classics, masterpieces, and something that people can actually feel. And so I completely understand that, which actually leads me to my next question. Where do you want this to take you? Like, where would you want this career to propel you to? Like, realistic, unrealistic, like 10 bad bitches in the club? Not just playing. I'm just playing.
No, man. Nah, like, and even for me on that, I'm a one woman kind of guy. So I really just be chilling. Like, I really just be chilling. Just wanting to work on my health and stuff because I have like health conditions and be around family and friends. I don't really like too much extra shit. You know what I'm talking about?
No, for sure.
Yeah, so I really need to be chilling. But as far as like, for me, realistically, like, this is what people fail to realize when it comes to music in general, or just things, period. You know, when we think about let's think about like the NBA or the NFL. You know, you think about the top performing like athletes, like the Lamar Jacksons. I'll give it to you on that. Pat Mahomes, or like basketball, you're thinking about the Anthony Edwards and like the LeBron Jameses. You're thinking about the top elite ones, which everybody, when you're doing anything, you should strive to be at that level. You should always strive to be the best.
Mm-hmm.
Me personally, music wise, I feel like I have no ceiling as of yet. Like I really don't have no ceiling because there's still just so much more to untap for me. But I feel like in a good space as far as like my artistry and stuff. But everybody wants to be the top, and what they don't realize is there's still all of these other working pieces in this big picture.
Yeah.
That are titans in their own retrospect, right? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm,
So for me, I'll make a comparison like would I want to be at the superstar level of like a Drake? Hell yeah. If I can get up there, my nigga, I'm gonna do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like as long as I put the work in and really true to this, like, and just doing everything like organically, it can probably get there if because anything can happen in 6 months. You feel me? Anything can happen in a year.
It can happen in 3 days.
Yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
But then think about something like this. Think about like an artist like a Currency. You know what I'm saying? Like, think of a Currency, like
even like a Big Crit.
Literally,
you know,
these men are selling out real shows.
Yeah,
they're not necessarily in the limelight to like dish random people walking around. Like now, if you're a hip hop head and you have some ears, you know who they are. But I'm talking about from the outside looking in because even if it's somebody that doesn't listen to hip hop, if I mention like a Drake or something, oh, I know who Drake is. I've heard of him.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. But like Currency, the Big Crits, they're still fucking eating, bro.
Yeah.
So for me, if I can get to a point where really I can just live comfortably, pursue the music, take care of me and mine, but also like my biggest thing with this musically is I want to be in a position to help youth. You know what I'm saying? Like or like kids and shit. Like especially from where I grew up. You know what I'm saying? Or just all over if I can. But I want to like have it to where I can have like some type of center or something for them to go and try out different arts and stuff like that. Like if they can go to a photography studio, recording studio, or like painting studio at an earlier age, you know, we do have the outlets of sports and stuff, cool, but not every kid wants to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Not every kid
Some
wants
people
to do
want to do
that.
the tech. I know a lot.
Yeah.
You know, my mom helps with a program like the STEAM program.
Yeah.
She goes, they're like, hey, it's hilarious. She'll be like, yeah, I'm going this weekend to help the kids. They got a battle contest, a battle robot contest. I was like, battle robots?
That sound lit.
She's at a Dallas school. And I'm like, that's fantastic, you know, that they're able to move with the times. And it's funny that you say that you would want to like do a community thing or something like that. So that was one of my other questions. What kind of like Mr. Deeds type things would you want to do? Like, say for instance, you contract, no contract, independent label, whatever, you hit it to the biggest level, you and yours is good, you not like overly stretched or anything like that. What is something that you would do with that bread and stuff like that? Like, you know, community centers here or like that. Like, what would be the dream thing to do to give back or to just, you know, to do for people? Random acts of kindness, stuff like that, you know?
Yeah. I mean, word to my pops, I can't let my left hand know what my right hand doing it. No, just playing. But I don't know. I guess to speak vaguely, but not give just too much. I don't want nobody taking my song.
Yeah, don't take like this. That. Hey, I'm gonna hunt you down.
Been thinking about
find your IP, bro. I'll find you.
Hackers, we gonna get your ass, man.
Yeah, I know people.
Bro. So, but nah, I say for me, bro. Honestly, I'm very big on community and giving back, bro. Like my mom, she's been like a public health like facilitator for 30 years at least at this point, about 30, because she just got her certificate a few months ago, bro. I was sitting there, and I think it might be a little bit more than 30 years if I'm being honest. I don't want to be overzealous when I say it, but she just got a certificate for like helping out the community as far as like a health educator and stuff like that. So for me, you know, when you think about being like a rapper and stuff, I'd be like, damn, you know, first thing most people like, I want a chain, I want to be a fat ass chain, like
What's that dookie chain,
some
boy?
diamonds or something, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Iced out,
which is
man.
cool because it adds to the look and stuff like that. But
Yeah, the persona of
you
it.
know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep yourself up for me, and that's what I'm like. I just want to keep myself up, bro, and be able to like help push like centers for kids and do like research and stuff for like certain kids with certain ailments and shit like that, and do like
Mhm.
charitable donations in that aspect. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? If I can use my extra to help push these people to where they can be functional or like give these kids an opportunity, that's really what I just want to do. But also, shit on top of that, really just community outreach, like health fairs and stuff like that, bro. Like
Yeah.
my mom's, like I said, my mom, she really been on that since I was a kid, and
So now it's in you
yeah,
now.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what made it like. That's really what made me like choose my major when it came to like college and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's really like she's like the one that kind of really gave me that purpose as far as like my mom went back and got her bachelor's and stuff after she was like 40 something. I think she damn near was close to 50 when she got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, like just seeing how hard she works, but also to help others and putting others before herself. That's why I just want to use my like influence and my if I do have that extra here, just take it, dump
Yeah.
it into
Yeah.
somebody else. Like let's water all these plants and shit. So
That's wonderful. That's a great way to think about it too, because you give back, you water those plants, and they're gonna always
mm-hmm.
give you something.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I'm
no, for
saying?
real type shit.
Always gonna give you plants. Give you all kind of protection. They give you food. They give you protection from like mosquitoes and stuff
They
like
come from
that,
the earth.
bro. Plants, bro. They always good for you. So, could you think back to what it was like to record your first song from like, all right, let me sit down, write, let me, rehearse, go over, get in the booth, hit it a couple times so I'm satisfied with it, sit down, like from start to finish, like how did you feel and like what were you thinking that the reception would be from that very first moment?
Okay, so
He was
I
like, this
feel
shit's real now. He was like, all right.
nah, for real. But cause I've recorded songs, but there's like different ways. Like I can tell you the feeling from when I first just recorded to when I first made a complete song to when I made like a song with me making the beat to me mixing it. Like it's so many like of those, and I would say the first time I just recorded in general, that's when I was hanging out with T. Lou and BZ. We both was hanging out. Uh, we went to Adisha house. Yeah, yeah, yeah. AD went to her house and they were recording. I was just there.
Yeah,
You feel me?
just
I was
hanging
just
out.
there in the background, like support, because you know we all used to just hang out, and they were the ones that was really rapping. Them was my bros. So I was just like
Just
kicking it, bro. Like but we went to their house. We in there recording. They're recording. I'm like just sitting there chilling. She gave them a beat, and I think like nobody just had anything for the beat.
Mm.
She looked at me and she was like, "You want to hop on the mic?" And the thing was, like, I was already like freestyling with BZ and T. Lou, so they knew I could like freestyle if I just like fuck it, let's hop up the beat.
Yeah.
But I said sure, fuck it, like why not? So I got on there, and I think first time a little nervous and whatnot. Second time I was like, fuck it, I'm just finna run it. So like I drank some water, whatever it was. Boom, like she hit the beat. I rapped for like a minute, maybe minute 30 seconds. I was just like freestyling, just trying to
Yeah.
bar. And when I first heard it, to be honest, like I was like, okay, I was like, it's not bad. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay, I
for
got
me to
some.
freestyle do this pretty much in a one take sequence with no like
No
it's not
preparation.
bad, bro.
No.
Like
Yeah.
I could make I said a few little clever shits in there, like
Yeah.
so that's why I was like, all right, bet I want to record an actual song. Uh so with me recording music, I had to find like which way I was gonna record. Am I gonna be a writer? Am I gonna be a freestyler? How am I gonna do this? But I started off like kind of writing at first. So like one of my first songs that I made, uh, I posted it on SoundCloud. And I remember when I first heard it, it's because I had wrote it when we went on a cruise after my brother passed away. We went on a cruise, like family getaway.
Mm-hmm.
And we was just on the boat going to the Bahamas. And I just felt good. So I made a song called Geeking. Like, I was like, I'm geeking, boy. I can't really feel my face. Like, and I remember I made that hoe, like, on the cruise ship. Got back. And I had wrote some of that at my homeboy Miguel's house, too. Because he was sitting there when I was, like, finishing it out and stuff.
Yeah.
So I remember when I recorded it, you know, the quality, I was like comparing the quality of it to like top level people, but I'm like, bro, I just recorded this in the room, but it's still like, fuck it, it's decent. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Like, and when we got ready to, when I heard it the first few times, I was fucking with it, bro. I was happy, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was like a feat. Like, I feel like I was gonna get signed. I feel like I was gonna hear a like, Slim, we got it back.
Hey, we got you.
We got it back.
Hey, man, listen to this.
Yeah, like, I'm thinking that's what I'm finna hear, bro. But I just threw that hell out there, bro. And honestly, that ended up being like one of my like most streamed songs on SoundCloud. That hoe had like close to like 10K, if not more than 10K, like streams on that hoe.
Yeah,
for sure. But I remember that feeling. It felt like a feat was accomplished, bro. And then when I really like was like, yeah, like I can do this shit, like for real, was when I got to the point where I could make a beat and do the vocals and mix and master and engineer the whole thing myself with nobody else included.
Yeah.
Like when I got to that point, I was like, because with repetition comes pace. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And so with some people want to move like quick, but sometimes it's just like you have to sit back, take your time, and the more and more you do it, that's when you'll get that pace where you can just fly through it and whatnot.
Yep.
So I was like, for me, once I got that one down, I felt amazing and sensational, bro. Like every time you record, like even if you don't like it, you should be able to take away something from it to grow.
Yeah.
Oh, I might not like what I said, but was I in pocket?
Yeah.
The cadence, the beat. Okay, maybe I can flip this around and use it for something else.
Yeah, move this over here.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's hella artists that just record just to record, like, and that's why you have the unreleased songs or the random leaks and shit like that. Like I used to want to full of shit. Yeah, I used to drop down there everything I recorded at one point, but now like I'm to the point like there's some songs I'll just go on, find a random beat, just make, and I'm like, okay, I don't like it, but I'll be like recording some other shit down the line. I'm like, damn, what flow did I use? And I'll just like throw that in there. Like,
it's like you're building an archive for yourself,
man,
that you can go back and reference and be like, hold on, let me go back to this. It's like, oh dang, I remember I said this. Well, I never put that out, so let me take this bar out of here, put it over here, because it fits better with this flow. You know what I'm saying? And so like, I feel I was gonna say another thing was how you were saying how you started from you just went into freestyle, and then you went into you made this recorded, and then add the mix and the master. It's like you were unlocking different levels on a fucking game when you think about it. Oh, check
leveling up.
I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Little PS1. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
And so, I mean, I know that feeling was just making you go up and up and up and up. And so after you get to the point where like, okay, I can record, I can mix, I can master, I can do all this stuff. Now I've released everything. My music's on SoundCloud. It's starting to transition to Apple and everywhere else.
Oh, facts.
And now it comes to the point where it's like, now I got live shows.
Oh yeah.
So now another achievement. So first, what was your first live show? Tell me if you could take me back. How are you feeling? Was there any like crazy memorable moments that you were like, "Hey, bro, I remember," that you can talk about, that you feel comfortable with? You know what I'm saying? Of course, I ain't gonna never force nobody to say nothing they don't want to. Hey. But I mean, yeah, go for it. First live show. First, like, all right, bro.
Yeah. So,
or even if you don't want to do first, well, I kind of want first.
No, show. I got the first.
I want first show, and I want most impactful show.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have to think about the impactful one. Okay, but I can for sure give you the first live show.
Okay.
So, and I know how this shit happened. This was funny. That's why I'm laughing about it. So, my homeboy T. Lou used to go to Media Tech, which was like this, like recording like school and whatnot, where you can just go like get your, I guess, engineering like certification, like all that stuff, because all that stuff is like very technical, and like you have to be good on the computer. They're teaching like softwares and how to properly record to get that professional sound, because those guys can get paid for sessions for sure. Like they can run up some bags on some people if they want to. But that's where he was going to school at, and they were having like it was a hip hop showcase, but I forgot how they worded it. But it was like some people from like Jersey and like up east, north or east and shit like that. But it was also people from like down here, so it was like a combined show of like the east and the south type shit. Like that's kind of how they described it on the flyer and whatnot. So T. Lou had a set he was supposed to do. He had a set he was supposed to do, but then I don't know if it was audio. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden, bro just like couldn't perform that day. Like, and it wasn't like nothing bad happened, but I forgot what the reason was. It's been so long and shit, but he couldn't perform. Beezy didn't have no music recorded at this point. You know what I'm saying? He hadn't recorded anything. I was the only one that had recorded something at MediaTek. Like I had literally recorded, I think like 2 tracks. Yeah, I had recorded 2 tracks the night before the show.
And were these tracks like intentional, or were you just in there like, oh, let me just mess around with some stuff?
I was just making songs. Like, I was just making songs.
Okay.
I'm not even going.
Okay, so you songs, okay? I'm sorry. So you got some. You're the only one with something recorded. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just making songs.
Just 2 random tracks.
Yeah, 2 random tracks. It was Geekin', and I think it was the OSO anthem type shit. But I remember like these dudes came down from Jersey, and I still got some of their music in my phone, like on Apple. I followed them because they was hard, bro. These niggas, they came down here rapping. I was like, oh, they do this. That was my first time being around some rappers, bro. I was like, these niggas do this. And so they got on stage and they was all just running through their sets, like, because they were like doing sound check. I'm sitting there wow. I'm like, damn, Lou, you kind of put me in a rockin' hard place. But I was like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still going to get up here and do my shit. Because I knew my songs weren't like bad or nothing like that, but I just had never performed. You feel me? It came to that point where my time to go up there for sound check, all the artists are in here at this point, and like all the people sitting at the show. So I get on stage, and I have this bad habit. I'm better now, and that's purely for safety reasons because I can't play with everybody. But I used to, like, when I would perform, I really just couldn't even see shit. Like, I would just boom.
Blinders.
Like, I'm just locked in. So I'm just trying to be as engaging and as relatable as possible when I'm recording. So like I used to get in the crowd and everything, bro. You feel me? Like, so people can really feel what I'm saying, understand like this is coming from me. You know what I'm saying?
I feel this. Y'all feel this. Come on, let's
But the way this stage was set up was it was a big stage, and it was like chairs like pushed back like 15, 20 feet back. So it damn near feel like you ain't got nobody. Like you feel like you're performing like, hey, like
damn, why the fuck was it so far?
That's when I learned one of my first lessons. Shout out to I wish I could remember bro's name off the top of my head right now. But shout out to him. I'm gonna find his name, bro. He got on stage and was like, y'all come to the front. Come to the front. I was like, damn. So anytime I go to a show, if it feel like it's not engaged, now y'all push up to the front. Like, we're going to have I'm up here.
We need a heart to heart. Come here.
Yeah, I'm up here, bro. Y'all pay money to be here, possibly. If it's that type of event, you pay money to be here.
I'm going to give you a show.
I want to make your money's worth. You know what I'm saying? I want to give you something different that you can take home and be like, okay, I enjoyed that. You know?
Yeah.
So all I know is I hop on there and I get to like kind of walking through it and stuff. But back then I used to rap like I used to go fast, bro. Like just rap, like I'm snapping. And that's when I had to learn like pockets and all that stuff. And you grow as an artist, so your flows and shit change like that.
Yeah.
But I'm running through it like I'm like, damn. I recorded this, but how the fuck I'm gonna perform it? Because this shit was like words. Like, God. But I was still like, I'm so hungry. I'm still like trying to just spit that hoe, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
One of the other dudes was like, "Hey, bro, make sure you have your mic at one distance." Like, they started giving me pointers because they knew, like, I don't know if they knew like the position I got put in, but they kind of just was like, "We could tell you're new to this, but we fucking with it." Like the energy and the music, because when you look back at the videos of the actual performance, like you see the DJ and the MC in the back, and they're like getting it like this. Like everybody's like low key like fucking with it, but I can't tell shit about the crowd because I'm blind at this point. Like I'm just rapping. You know what I'm saying? But when I look back on the videos of people behind me, like you can see people off the side of the stage, like they're kind of feeling it and fucking with it. And I really like have just learned a lot as far as like performance art. That same night, I learned the importance of performance art. So the first night I actually performed, I had a whole lesson right after the performance, like from these other like established, more veteran artists and stuff.
Yeah.
And I took those gems from them, but that shit was so fun. And like I always feel like I'm trying to get better as a performer. Like Savon, she's like one of my friends that I like went to school with. She got some dope ass music. You feel me? Like she's a star.
Nice.
She's a star. Like, and I mean that wholeheartedly. Like that girl, you can put her in any kind of like track, whether it's like a more rappy track or like a pop track, and she's on it like every time. Like, and her performance is crazy.
Yeah.
Like I actually prefer, like I love watching different people perform like in person and shit. She's one of those people that really impacted me because I asked her, I said, "How do you do it?"
Like, how do you?
I said, "Bro,
it just looks like so effortless, so bro, you have to go ask."
No,
like,
I said, "How do you do it?" Like, and I've known her so long, like we went to school together, type shit. So yeah, I remember I saw her after the show, gave her a hug, like, "Hey, like, I fuck with you," like, woo, like. And I asked her, I was like, "Bro," I was like, I even asked her, I said, "You're amazing. Like, how the fuck you do that?" Like, yeah. And gave me like the sauce. Like, it was just like, bro, like, go up there and embarrass yourself. Like, you want to make it, just embarrass yourself. Like, and when I think of that, it's not literal. Like, okay, literally go up there and do some shit. This is gonna fuck up your whole performance. But don't care. Like
go out there, like go do it, try it. But if people ain't just
don't
feel
about,
that, just
don't
like,
care about
bro.
Judgment. You can't.
Yeah.
Don't give a fuck about judgment. Like, of course, always stay on your swivel. You know, keep your eyes alert and shit like that. Of course. But just have fucking fun. If that's your track, if your track is like upbeat and they got some dance, I don't care if it's like 2 people or 2,000 people. Yeah. You gotta have like that energy. Like, this is my last one. I'm finna get.
I gotta get it.
Yeah. So that, like, definitely, like, that first performance, like I said, it was just fun. It was out of nowhere. It was just very impromptu. Like, my boy T. Lou put me in that situation, but I appreciate him for it though. Like, it was meant to happen. Yeah, like that. It had to.
It was supposed to. It's exactly how it was supposed to happen.
Yeah, because if you ask people now, they say like, I have a lot of like crowd presence and stuff, like stage presence and like good interaction and stuff like that. Yeah. So I love to perform. I don't like going to shows and it's just dudes up there like. I can see you do that in the music video, bro. Yeah. You feel me? Like, I really can see you do that in the music video. Now, if that's like your aesthetic and that makes sense, do that. Yeah. If that's your aesthetic.
If that's what you're known for, if that's your whole flow from start to finish, do that.
Exactly. Like, stay with that aura. But if your song is calling for something else as an artist, you owe that.
To your fans.
You owe that to the lifestyle, because at that point I feel like you're disrespecting like the energy and the culture, and like there's people that have put their life on the lines for music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you can't be one of those people to be like, oh, well, I'm gonna take every aspect serious, like, that's not like commendable. I don't feel like, you know. So
that's why, because like you said, you go through the steps, you learn all of them, and if you skip the steps and you get up there, and then it's like, now you look like, oh shit, I don't know nothing. I have no backups and stuff like that, and that actually. So now that was your first performance. Now you done went to your first performance. you got your knowledge from like the sound guys and stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
You got your experience of crowd work. You got you know experience from what's her name again? Shimu.
Savon. Yeah.
And let's see. And so now you culminating all these things together. And now how do you tie all those to your most impactful performance?
Oh, impactful performance. I'm trying to think of my most impactful performance. Oh, it's like, nah, yeah, because I've thrown a show. I remember my first show, that was like experience, but I would say impactful as far as just like, okay, I know I'm really like meant to do all this shit and like the situation. So I performed at this festival. I'm not even gonna, I don't want to like, because the story itself is not the best story, but I don't want to seem like it's me in any sort of way trying to tarnish their brand. So I'm just gonna leave the brand out of it. But it was a festival, and like I said, I don't feel no type of way about
the festival itself.
This is what happened.
It just so happened to happen.
It's the facts of the situation. Like I can't help it.
It just so happened to be raining at the day.
So I'm getting ready to perform. Everybody had like slot times, bro, and I think my slot time was like around like 4:00 or something like that. Mm-hmm. And we over in Dallas area. You feel me? Like, and my people, like most of my people out here in Fort Worth, and I stay in West Fort Worth, so I'm on the far side of being from Dallas, like close to Dallas. So I had to, all my people, boom, they came out as early as possible to be there for my performance at like, because it was supposed to start like 4:45, like that time slot. Coldest thing about it was with the way we were like structured on songs and shit. It wasn't like you got a certain amount of songs to perform. You had a time frame of like, I think like 9 to 10 minutes to perform. Oh, which you're like, fuck, like 9 to 10 minutes. That's all. Like that's
tight.
That's tight. Yeah. So I had to finesse that hustle. So what I did was I made like I would take a verse from this song, a verse from this song. Like I made like a mix to where I can get the most songs in that like 10-minute span type shit. Like, so it's gonna be some transitions and all that shit, but it's still gonna hit. So performing, or I would have been like preparing, getting ready and stuff like that. And I had people showing up for the performance. So first thing that fucked everybody up, I think they were behind schedule like 2 to 3 hours. Like, and you gotta keep, my people just drove, like they're already driving.
They already drove an hour and change already. At least.
I sold tickets purely based off of the fact you saw us performing at this time.
Exactly.
I honestly, not to be funny, would have had way more sales ticket wise for sure.
If you would have pushed my time back.
If you would have known like the time, because a lot of people said, "Oh, I just can't make it because of work," or 4:45. Like
that's a tight spot.
It's a festival, so it's an all day thing. I get that, but it's still just like it was people that really just couldn't make it out due to the timing. But then it got pushed back 2 to 3 hours. So I'm telling all my people, like I'm taking pictures with them. If you come to support me, like that means the world to me. So I'm going to be as accessible as I can, but I still got to do my shit. So. I'm in there taking pictures with everybody, whatever, telling them, hey, it's 2 to 3 hours. Luckily, everybody on my campus just like, it's cool, bro. We chilling. Like, we're going to get some drinks. Like, we going to chill. It's a function. We here to have a good time. And when you go up there, we going to turn up with you. Like, that's how all my people was. So I'm like, thank you. Yeah. But then it got to a point where you're seeing people perform before you're not supposed to perform after. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like, and I say all this to say, like, this was just, I guess, my first test of adversity, but I still like prevailed in the situation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So then I got people asking me, ain't they supposed to perform after you? So it's like all this stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? To where I damn near ain't even thinking about the set, like, or my lyrics, and then I'm thinking about the set list, like trying to make sure nobody's mad in the situation. So I'm talking to the promoters and stuff. You feel me? My twin was there, not my actual like blood twin, but I got another gang called Twin. You know what I'm saying? He know who I'm talking about. But shout out to Twin. He had came to me and was just like, "Hey, bro, you gotta speak up." He was like, "If they doing this, go handle it."
Yeah.
So
they just gonna keep just.
Yeah, because they kept trying to push me to the back burner, and it was just like, bro, they had one homie that performed, and they were just like, oh, well, he had a lot of people here. I said, I got a lot of people here. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I was like, all them people are my people. Like, and I remember I talked to one of the people backstage, and I was just like, hey, like, I need to be like, I'm supposed to be going up. What's up? And they kept trying to push me back, and I said, look, I said, my team is chilling right now, but some of them are like ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't.
So
like,
I can talk to you for about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be as much talking.
Like, and it's not even like to be like that with nobody, but it was just like that's just the reality. Like it was some people that I was with that I know like they was getting irritated.
Yeah.
And when they get irritated, like they go there.
Yeah.
Show. Like, and so I told her, I said, hey, I need to be going next. Like I remember I said, I need to go next. Like I'm very respectful to her, but I was like, I'm going next pretty much. Like my people waiting type shit. And so ends up right before I go on stage, bro. It was performance before me. And bro was going like he was going hard, but it was some shit going on in the crowd. Bro, dude like passed out on the floor because he had like he damn near was like ODing in the crowd. Like random dude was ODing. Like they say he was walking through there sweating and stuff, bro. Like the whole thing, like he was off some shit, bro. But I hadn't seen him because I was so like in my zone, like with my headphones and talking to my people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not really paying attention to you. I mean, I see objects. I'm not looking to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, boom, all of a sudden, you hear the doors open up. Paramedics is like there type shit. Like, they stop the show. Like, and this is right before I go on stage. You feel me? Because, usually, like, if you have that good momentum, because the dude that performed before me, bro, had the crowd kind of,
and you also have the momentum of being like, look here, bro, I'm next.
Yeah.
Like, you have been like, fuck all that other stuff. I'm next, bro. It's time.
Ready, bro. I had just stood on business, you know what I'm saying? Because, I was like really just sitting back and evaluating and just trying to be respectful because I don't know what all, at the time I didn't know what
was going on, of course.
What went into throwing the show. So I don't know what they're faced with.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just grateful for the opportunity. So it's like I was there on some like, okay, like, be patient. You know what I'm saying? I know they got some shit going on there. Are you stressed about XYZ? Like, let me not add to it.
Yeah.
But let them know, hey, actively, I'm trying to get my people out of here. You feel me?
Yeah.
But it gets to a point where in the music industry, like, you really have to be kind of cutthroat on certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got to be cutthroat on certain things. And that was a lesson that I learned right there was like, speaking up, like, and you can do it without feeling like you're disrespecting somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end, they were all professionals. That's how I look at it.
Exactly.
Like, we're all professionals. Like, everybody got life outside of their profession. So you never know what somebody or who somebody know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You never know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely would say, like, after that, paramedics came in. They stopped the show. I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, damn. And so, think about it. Like, I'm finna go on stage. But everybody in the crowd is still thinking about the dude that was ODing. They pulled out the Narcan and all that shit. You feel me? Like, so everybody was just like
distracted,
bro. But I'm still like, you know what? It's my time to be on stage. It was a few like A&Rs, I guess, in the crowd and shit like that. Like people that knew people in the crowd. My people was there. So when I went on stage, naturally, like my people, like my real brother, like my family, like all them, they looked over there like, oh yeah, like he's on stage, like let's go, like lock back in. But not everybody else was doing that. Everybody else was sitting there like, man, you should do.
Yeah.
So all I know is I was like, fuck it, bro. Like,
I think
I
think I remember the rest of the story.
Yeah.
I think I seen it on Instagram, but continue because I was one of the people who was like, oh damn, because I remember you told me what time it was. I was like, damn, I'm not gonna be able to get off work yet. Yeah. And then when I found out, I was like, oh damn, I could have made it.
Yeah.
It was one of them situations.
Literally.
So I'm gonna
Literally.
let you finish, but it just
Literally.
clicked on the
Literally.
story. Okay,
And that's damn near almost, and I hate to say it, but it damn near almost be like every show. Like,
so y'all on that
shit
CP
just happened.
time, bro.
Shit just happened in the music industry, bro. I
Yeah.
guess, like,
Uncontrollable at this
man,
point.
like, so fashionably late, but yeah.
So
I
your
go on
people
stage,
got
the
you.
people was
They
fucking
turned
with
over.
me. So I get on stage, I start hitting the first song and whatnot. I can't remember what order that hoe was in. I wish I remembered the order type shit, but hopped on there, I'm performing, and I try to do where I go back and forth. Like, if it's a stage where I can't jump down, I'm back and forth for sure, because I want everybody to feel like included.
Yeah, hey, see me, I'm here.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm walking back and forth doing my thing. But that stage, it was high up, but I could still hop down type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, without like hurting myself, like. And I'm not gonna say like I'm just like super tall or nothing like that, but I'm tall, like to where I can like just
he tall.
Just get down on some shit. You
He's tall.
like so I can get down. So I know I was performing and they had like a little VIP section right here. You had a few A&Rs and stuff. Then you had like all the other people that was sitting right here, and you had some people that was just standing right here, and there was like a bar in the back. And so I'm performing. When I came out at first, I'm at the A&R side. Like, I'm really just like trying to let them know what's up. Like, hey, I'm here. Like, lock back in. Now, see how I want y'all to see how I try to grab these other people.
Yeah, how we pivot from here.
So, boom, I get a few of them looking, whatever, cool. Boom, I'm here. Here. Next, hop in the crowd. My brother and them down there. They start hyping me up. We in there jumping and stuff, just getting lit. And you see like the mood and the energy shift from worrying about the situation beforehand to now I got the room's attention. You feel me? The dude made it, so I'm pretty sure somebody's watching this like, damn, what happened to the dude? No, he made it. Like, he's good. We all like checked on him afterwards, or I got like intel as to what happened to him. But yeah, bro, like just grabbing that room when I had been faced with adversity the whole day, it was actually like it was definitely a bigger festival as far as the number of artists. Like, it was a shit ton of artists on that festival, bro. Like, I really like, I think that didn't help with the organization and everything, because that was a lot of artists to organize. You had people come from out of town and all that shit. But
because that was the I remember.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah. And so
it just clicked too.
Man, I just remember look at that whole situation. It just taught me a lot, bro. That situation taught me a lot, and I was like, I had a lot of people tell me I had one of like the best performances too of the festival. Not even to be funny, like, and it was like I didn't have the coldest performance, but I had one of those performances where you was in that room, you're going to
like the most memorable.
You're gonna remember. Yeah, like you're going to like be like, damn, like I remember that one dude that woo, like, because I've had people walk up to me if I'm at another show or something like that and I'm getting ready to perform. I've had people be like, oh, you're the dude from so and so. I saw you before. Like yeah, like let me get your shit, bro. Like I couldn't get the info last time or whatever. And I usually always try to tell people, hey, go look me up on this and that. But some people just don't catch it in real time. And so, but I gotta be better about making sure you get my music here at this and this.
Yeah. Repetition.
Yeah, but that was impactful, bro. It taught me a lot, because I could have easily like quit in that whole situation, but I still like stood on mine, believed in myself and in the process, and still had people. Like, I had people from out of state telling me, hey, bro, like if you come down here, they gonna fuck with you, bro. Like, I had some homies in like Mississippi tell me that shit. You know what I'm saying? Some people in like Washington, like Seattle and shit, like tell me, like I had some people from like around, like that was really just like, hey, bro, you need to come rock with us out here. Like, we will fuck with your music. Like, and that's always love. It's crazy, like the love I get from people like from out of town and shit. Like, it's crazy. Like,
is it unexpected where you like, damn, for real? But I bet now it's a little less. But I bet the first time you was like, you from where?
Yeah.
And you appreciate it.
Yeah, you definitely worded that well. Like, it's one of the situations where at first I was like, oh, like, you fuck with me, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or somebody like come up to me after my performance and be like, bro, that was horrible. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, you feel me? I done had people like come out their way, like once I get off stage sometimes just to like give me that congratulations. And at first, like I said, bro, it was something I just never expected. Now I've gotten more accustomed to it and I really appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that's coming from a genuine space if you've never like really met me.
Yeah.
And like
for you to be able to come up to me and be like, hey man, I really enjoy your music and you don't know nothing else about me but my music. Yeah, that means I've impacted you at some point.
Yeah,
and
bro.
That's something that you can really appreciate.
Yeah,
for
and like
sure.
it's different, bro. And I'm a very personable person. It's like even people that don't even know me as Slim, they know me as like Domo type shit. You feel me? Like people that really know me like that, when I see them or I haven't seen them for a while and I have like a conversation with them, they're like, "Are you still doing music, bro?" Like they talk about my music, I'd be like, "Damn, bro!" Like that's becoming a part of my identity type shit is the music itself, and that's very like it can shock you sometimes, but like not in a bad way. Like it's like a damn, like people fuck with it. Like I gotta keep doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I like it, bro. I like when people will talk to me about the music because that's motivation for me to keep going.
And what you said about like when you being surprised about people like digesting your music and being like, hey man, I love that. And now it's funny because now you got a way to rep the squad.
Yeah.
Tell me about your brand, your clothing brand. You got your outsiders only. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So outsiders only. So like with the whole like OSO Mafia stuff, that's where I stem from. Beezy, of course, like rebranded, got his own like 448 Fat Beezy, you know what I'm saying? T-Lou, he'll kind of like dibble and dabble in the music and shit here and there. But T-Lou was the coldest one coming out at first. I ain't even gonna lie. T-Lou could rap his ass off. He had that. But once everybody kind of disbanded, and it wasn't like a breakup, like we're all still rooted in OSO. Like we're all family to this day. But I'll say with that, like it got to a point where I was the only one like pushing like OSO like that. You know, but I wanted to like make it my own because like I said, they came out with or they were the ones that had the OSO Mafia kind of like I want to put my own like twist on
little
it,
rebrand.
you know what I'm saying? And so that's why like on my IG you see like 360 OSO Slim. So the reason I say that, like 360, I'm thinking of from a world perspective with things. You know, I've never felt like I was meant to be in like this little pond. I've always felt like I'm supposed to be in the big pond, like the sea. You feel me? Like I need to be global. So that's where my 360 identity comes from. And the outsiders only is just the perspective of feeling like an outsider sometimes. You know what I'm saying? In life, you know, there's always like this mass normal of, especially in music, you kind of see what hip hop is glorified or what sound is glorified, and you feel like, damn, my sound don't really sound like that. Like, but it's hard. Like I have my own fan base. You know what I'm saying? I'm staying true to myself. You know, outsiders only, like when you've ever felt isolated or felt like you weren't just understood, that's what the outsider means for me. You know what I'm saying? Because growing up, like, I played ball and shit and did all that, but it was certain things that were considered cool or popular, and I was over here sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, I could be the nerd in the situation or whatever it may be.
Kind of float between.
And then like I felt isolated. Like I've also been one of those people, like I said, that's been in the mix of everything and felt alone in the situation. I've been in the room of like 40 or 50 people and been standing there like partying, clubbing, whatever, and still feel empty. You know what I'm saying? So the outsider only is just like that shit. Even from like a health standpoint, you know, when children or people go through their own autoimmune diseases, they might feel like they're misunderstood. You feel me?
Because they're different.
They're different. You
know, labeled
like,
as the other kid.
I felt like an outsider growing up. You know, because I went through my autoimmune diseases I'm still battling with now, and I just felt different. I
Yeah.
felt like an outsider. So it definitely is like one of those situations where like the outsiders only, it has like its own like mission statement and stuff like that. It's long as hell, so I remember that bitch from top to bottom, but it's definitely like well thought out. It's definitely like it's available now. Like if people were to do like Shopify and stuff like that as well, or go to like the store. I have an Etsy store and an Etsy shop as well.
Yeah.
That's accessible. I've been like reworking different like collections and stuff recently. I've been kind of like from a production standpoint, both musically and just merchandise wise, I've been like in a not retracting, but I've been really methodical as far as like stepping back, looking at where I want to be as far as like the people at that level,
Yeah.
seeing what they do and seeing, okay, how close can I push myself with
Mm-hmm.
nobody else involved? Like, how can I get to this level I want to be at?
Yeah.
And so I've been spending a lot of time like reworking, restructuring things, but there's still some pieces you can go grab on there, um, on the outsiders only. And then like I do take like revenue splits and stuff like that and profit margins, and I'm looking into donating to like different health causes or like domestic violence, like
Yeah.
just giving back.
Yeah.
I still got to put something back for me because I have to pay
keep
the.
funding
I have to
this.
keep funding it. You feel like I gotta
Hey,
live, I gotta eat.
Listen, bruh. You
Yeah.
you know I know.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
I understand.
yeah,
I'm the same way. I got some pieces that
yeah.
I got some
Hard,
pieces that are out, and I got some
hard.
pieces that I just finished like
Yeah.
finalizing like 2 days ago, and then I got my artist. Shout out Dez, man.
Mm-hmm.
He hit me the other day. He was like,
Shout out.
"Hey, how's it going?" I was like, "Bro, you know them 4 pieces you gave
Mm-hmm.
me? 2 of them are ready. The other, no, he gave me like, let me see, 1, 2, 3. Not gave, I bought them. I should say.
Type shit. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
2 are done. I still
Damn.
got 4 more that I'm just, and it's
Damn.
because I get it all done. I
Mm-hmm.
look at it. I take a step back. I'm like, all right, bet. I think that's cool. And then I'll get it all printed out, press them, look at them like, yeah, but not really. And it's like my OCD where I'm like, it's not where I want it yet. You know what I mean? So I can only imagine. I got boxes, not boxes. I got at least a box of just test shirts.
Yeah.
Of shirts where I just tried this and tried that, and put this here, put that there.
Yeah.
And so I can 100% understand how tedious that is.
When you had them feelings, do you feel like it's like the quality of the product itself, or do you feel like it's an artistic piece of it or artistic element that you want to slightly tweak?
It's a bit of both.
But
So like I can do the whole thing, the layout and everything. I'll put it up and I'll lay it out, press it and stuff. Okay, that's cool. But before that, of course, I structure it, and then it'll get done, and then I can see it. And I'll be like, "This too much. This too much in this area, or it's not enough here, or this looks empty, or it feels like there's something missing." So then I feel like scrap and start it from scratch again. And then, I finally get an idea, or a lot of the ideas I get are when I'm at the gym. I'm on like the treadmill, Stairmaster, or something.
Clear mind.
And I'm like, dang.
Oxygen.
Huh?
I said all the oxygen flowing to your brain.
It's just like twirling. I'm like, well, if I cut this like this and I put this here and I can add this to here, and then once I put that on it, and then you know what I'm saying? And then like I'll get random people from like the gym while I'm at the gym. Like, of course, people like I know, I talk to, friends and shit. I'm like, hey, come here real quick. They be like, huh? I'm like, turn around, and I'd be like, all right, you can go back. They be like, what was that? I was like, I visualize something on how it would look. They was like, what the fuck? You just I was like, I just needed to see how it would look. You know what I'm saying? In my mind.
You get it.
And they was like,
you don't.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, type shit.
So I completely understand that. And so that's dope to be able to be like multifaceted, to be like, I'm gonna get this going and stuff like that.
I definitely would say like, even with you, like you got some hard like pieces of clothing. I think a word of advice that I've come across with firsthand experience is like, that's why I asked you, was it an artistic like tweak or was it like quality? Because as long as your quality and everything is good, it holds. Like if a song, y'all can hear in the audio, like fucked up, like
Yeah.
But if your quality is just like with intent and it's
Yeah.
purposeful and it's smooth, whatever it may be, it could be like the same with a shirt. Like as long as like the material come out how it need to.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes with our artistic elements, but I know it's just different from like a song to like the cost split of making shirts. Um, Sometimes shit, I put out songs that I really don't even. I'm like, I don't. I kind of want to do this, but fuck it. Like, here, let me put this. Let me see how the people feel about it. It'd be like when artists say, it'd
Yeah.
be that one song I didn't expect to make me blow up, that
Yeah.
blew
They
up
go
type shit.
crazy.
It could be that one shirt or that one tweak sometimes. So it's just like sometimes just chancing on yourself, bro. Like I know we have OCD because we have so much passion with it, but
Yeah. I
you
wanted to
know
just be.
it'll be a dishonor to yourself if that is forever held or
Yeah, that's
not
true.
dropped. Like these are your ideas, and somebody's gonna resonate with it.
Yeah, and it's funny because it's
And
a lot of the gear that is like unreleased and like
mm-hmm,
test stuff and just one offs that I've done just to see
mm-hmm,
how they look. I often end up wearing them to the gym, and that's when I get people be like, "Oh, that's clean. Where you get that? Oh, what's that?" I'm like, "Oh,
told
I
you,
made it. I'm just,
told
I was
you.
just messing around with it." And then the other part of my OCD
Mm-hmm,
is like, I know the quality I want, but I'm like, is it the right quality? Is it exactly,
mm,
what I'm saying? Is it gonna stand the test of time? Is it going to wrinkle? Is it going to fade? Is it going to tear? Is it going to bleed? You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And it's like I feel like I run so many tests and tests and tests and tests where I'm like, I'm at the point now where I'm like, I think I got all the material that I think I'm done at the testing phase 100% now. Now I think I'm onto the phase of like,
yeah.
make it, shoot it, up on the site, it's up for sale. Let's get it going. You know what I'm saying?
Promotion and
Yeah,
everything. Yeah,
promotion, just keep it going.
yeah, bro. Now your shit hard, bro. So you gotta keep doing that, bro.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So my last question for you was this: out of all the projects you've done, singles, EPs, mixtapes, features, whatever, what was your favorite or what was your best that you like? Because me personally, I really fucked with Off Season. Like that whole EP, I'd be
Yeah.
here like.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny because that was actually like a real growing moment for me was the off season because I
Mm-hmm.
made that 2020 COVID. I made it
Mm-hmm.
during COVID. Everybody was back home. That's when I decided to like stop writing and I just started punching in.
Yeah.
Like I would just like find like different emotions, I guess that the beat would evoke for me, and just punch in like because I felt like I was a good enough writer to where I could like formulate it in my head and just articulate it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so with that, like on the off season too, what you'll notice is no song sounds the same.
Yeah.
They're all different vibes. Like I think it's like 7 songs on there,
7.
7 to 8.
Yeah.
They're all different vibes and they all have like their own like subject matter. But
Mm-hmm.
I was just freestyling and I love that project for sure too. Like that was definitely a growing moment and that's when I really like took that next step as far as an artist, I feel like. But my like most I would say like meaningful song or like the song that really just boom is like that's my like all time. Probably would be like my raw emotion song, bro. And that's like
Mm-hmm.
the second song I ever dropped.
Yeah.
It was called Raw Emotion. I uploaded on SoundCloud. It was the Say You Will beat by Kanye West.
Mm-hmm.
Uh Drake did his remix to it. Ye already had his. And I had wrote it, and this is like the first song I did after like my brother passed away. So this is what made me. This is the song that made me actually like get into doing music. It's
Yeah.
more serious, I would say, or just really just diving into music. Um, Raw Emotion, like I said, I wrote the song out when I showed T. Lou and Dre the song at first, or T. Lou and Fatboy the song. I showed them, and T. Lou was like, he's like, bro, you can go harder than that. Like he like on
Yeah.
some real. He was just like, bro,
Yeah.
like
You
you
playing it safe right here.
like you're playing it
It's a
safe.
safe zone.
Yeah, like you're
Yeah.
you're you're doing what's comfortable. Like step outside of your box. You're going
Mm-hmm.
through some shit. Talk about it.
Yeah.
Like really just put it all on the mic, bro. Like you should damn near be crying when you fucking make this
Yeah.
which I ended up low key doing. Like one of my first songs, and I said after my brother had passed away, I made it, bro. The fucking quality of it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't like no top notch shit. But it was so raw, like raw emotion. Like that hoe right there had a lot of plays on SoundCloud. But that was my song, in the sense of I make music, and when I make music, I just make emotionally based music. So it might be like
Yeah.
fun, party vibes.
Yeah.
Could be some relationship sad shit.
Like geeky.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or it could be some like some mad at the world type shit. You just never know.
Yeah, just however you
You
feel in
never
the
know how
moment.
I'm gonna feel.
Yeah.
But like one thing like I can do is like songs like Raw Emotion let people see like I can tell a story, but I can also really rap too at the same time.
Yeah.
Like I be having my moments where I'm just chilling. That's like when I'm punching in. But
Mm-hmm.
when I like pick up the pen and stuff and really just
Really go.
But Raw Emotion was that song that did it for me. Like that's a song I wish I could like get a video done for like release on all platforms. But that beat so sold up because you know it's Ye's
Yeah,
beat. Like
yeah.
I would have to damn near get like a personal clearance from him just to drop that. You feel me? That would be lit.
Is there? I wonder if there's any little small tweaks you could do where it would
Yeah.
not throw off the sound, but still make it where it's not 100% theirs.
Yeah, and I probably
But
just
I
do
mean, I
it.
know they still try to get away with that derivative shit, but it's like,
Yeah, and I don't even want to. I know some artists will do like I don't want to call it bad business, but it is bad business when they try to like finesse and get
mm-hmm.
shit out. Like some people gotta do what they gotta do, but like that's bad business as far as like everybody working for they piece of the pie at the end of the day. So I try to treat everybody fair, not finesse.
Yeah.
But one day I'm gonna get that song on all platforms, but if not, it's on SoundCloud. Like, and that's one of my favorite, like most impactful. Like I really, you can hear it in my voice. Like I said, I didn't even mix that hoe. Like I just
Mm-hmm.
turned the volume up on it. Like I had literally went in my room and just like
Let's go.
started talking. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's one of my favorites to record for sure, and that was one of my favorites to make. Most impactful.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything coming up you want to promote? You got, Leave Everything at Home is out now.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
4-part
yeah, yeah.
EP. Then you're looking like Pimp Daddy Kane on the front cover. You know what I'm saying?
Man, with the cane on.
Uh, is there? You
I
got?
really
I
have to
know
use it too, guys. Just so y'all
it's
know,
not a prop,
it's not.
guys. Okay, jeez. Um, I know you said you got new music
Mm-hmm.
coming. I'm not asking for a date, deadline, nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
But is there anything you want to let people know about? Socials, all that good stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm
Talk to the people.
definitely. I'm always working on music. Between that and the busy lifestyle I have, like music definitely is up there as far as like priority and shit like that. But yeah, I got songs I'm just working on. I feel like recently, like I went through like a health experience and stuff like that. So I've been recording like and recover. Well, I've been recovering and recording at the same time.
Mm.
Really just trying to level up like my artistry and stuff like that. So I've been sometimes you gotta do homework. You can't just always just be trying to take the test. Sometimes you
Yeah.
gotta go revisit. So that's me like going and listening to like different genres of music and stuff like that. Just
Mm-hmm.
revitalizing myself.
Yeah.
But definitely say there's some new music on the way. Y'all can find me literally on every single like streaming platform as far as music as OSO Slim. So you're gonna put OSO space Slim SLIM. You can find me literally on everything I have. Leave Everything at Home, this season, the off season, 1440 Volume 1, Volume 2, Back Like I Never Left. Like I have a whole bunch of music that's
Strawberry
already.
Turp.
Yeah,
Skip
I got Strawberry
that.
Turf. It's one of yeah, that's one of them ones too as well.
Yeah.
But like I got all that. Instagram 360 OSO Slim all together. 360 OSO SLIM on IG, Twitter. You can follow me. I can follow my personal one. I can't remember what the business one is, but I post music on there. It's Domo Slim, so DOMOSLIM type shit. But yeah, I have stuff everywhere. Clothing line, like I said, is just getting revitalized right now, and everything is coming soon as far as like just the entertainment and stuff like that. But you know y'all have to make sure you like just value yourself and value like your mental health and physical health before you do anything. So you're not just out here running yourself crazy. So that's what I've been in, like spiritually, just uh getting back right with like God and stuff like that, bro, and just um being more with my family and just
more present.
being more present, and
Yeah.
taking care of my body because I want to be able to do this music shit for as long as possible. I don't want to be one of those like artists that randomly used to he turned this age and he had a health complication. You know what I'm saying? Like let me take
Yeah.
care of myself for sure. So that's what I've been on recently. But I got hella music. I'm always recording like every day.
Yeah.
I'm writing like every day.
Ready, just
Yeah, like I'm recording and writing like every day, working on something. So it'll definitely be some surprises before the end of the year. You know, a year in review, part 3. That'll be a concert. I throw at the end of the year. Y'all know I throw a concert. Damn near end of the year, November, December time. Come support some of your like top local artists in Dallas Fort Worth. And come turn up for my birthday too. That's really what it is. It's like a birthday celebration slash um pop out and just like rock out with everybody, like concert and shit. So we got that coming. I'm always on features, so you're gonna catch me on some like random tracks here and there. But yeah, especially once I get back right as far as like the cane and everything, I'm definitely performing at some spots. So yeah, I got a lot of like this shit just in the woodworks for sure. Like, and I'm excited. I'm excited for y'all to see this new story in my life after all this health shit that I've been through. So, like I said, bro, I appreciate everything just having me on the podcast. Like,
for sure.
you know what I'm saying? Please support. Like, bro has something special cooking up over here for sure.
Yeah, it's like a slow roasting brisket, but we gonna get there.
Yeah, you can't rush that. So.
No, you can't rush greatness.
Yeah, you
But
can't rush it. But I appreciate you, bro, for
for
sure.
sure, bro. I appreciate you coming on. Of course, you know we're gonna keep it locked in, keep tapped in. You know already. Y'all know where to find us already. It's King underscore Kahuna 96 on Instagram. Update on the clothing line. We do have the website up and ready. So if you're ready to grab some plain Jane merch, you ready to get the Poke Bay sweaters, go ahead and go to kahunathreads.com. That's kahunathreads.com. Go on, tap in, get a part of that.
Standing on business.
You know, and that's it. So we appreciate y'all for checking in the ISS, you know, class clown. And